Come to your hands and knees and start to move through cat and cow. Inhale, open through the front of the body. Exhale, round into the back of the body. And I want you to get into your rhythm. Of course, I always cue the breath, but it's more important that you find your own pace and your own rhythm. This practice is focused entirely on activating different muscle groups in the legs. And being strong in your legs is directly related to how grounded you are. So maybe you can focus your mind on something that needs grounding energy in your life, something that needs to be anchored. And let that be your inspiration for your practice today. On your next inhale, come to what feels like neutral and stretch your right leg back behind you and your left arm out in front of you if you can. You could even just have your left fingertips on the floor out in front of you. Stay neutral through your pelvis. That's essential for everything we're going to do today. So the right hip isn't lifted, it's not lowered. Keep your leg extended and pulse your heel up 3 times. 3, 2, 1, and then lower your knee down, lower your hand down, and switch sides. Extend the left leg back. Nate's really good at keeping his pelvis neutral. You're spinning your inner left thigh up toward the ceiling a bit more than you think you need to. The waist is lifting, and then pulse up. 3, 2, 1, lower your hand, lower the knee. Stretch back into downward facing dog. So just to warm up the shoulders a little bit, inhale and shift forward to plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog, completely in the flow of your breath. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale and shift forward to plank. And then very similar to what you did in cat-cow, lift your right leg up, except this time kick your heel to your butt. And you're gonna pulse 3 times. 3, kicking the heel up, 2, 1. Now pull your right knee into your chest, round your back. You can lift your hips pretty high. Good, and place the right foot toward your right thumb tip for a lunge. Give yourself a breath to find your alignment. And squeeze your legs like crazy. Scissor your legs toward the midline. Scissor your legs to the midline so much that you feel like your fingertips can hover off the floor. Go deep, especially into the right heel pressing down and isometrically pulling back. It's as if you were kicking your right heel to your butt cheek. Float the hands off the floor. Yeah, take a big breath in, full breath out, downward facing dog. So feel free to take any organic movement in down dog. Pedal, wiggle, move your hips around a little bit, whatever feels good and necessary for you to do. Inhale and pull forward to plank. It's so hard. Keep your pelvis level. Kick your left heel to your butt cheek, and then pulse up. 3, 2, 1. Pull your knee into your chest. Round, lift your hips. Place the foot toward your thumb. Find a lunge. So give yourself that breath to set and adjust your alignment. Feet are sit bone distance width apart. Root the toe mounds of the right foot, especially the heel of the left foot, and scissor those points toward one another on this very small diagonal from right foot to left foot. And then see if you can hover your fingertips off the floor. Yeah, it's hard. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. So for a lot of us, the glutes, parts of the glutes are weak. For some of us, even if you're tight, your hamstrings can be weak. For a lot of folks who are really flexible, the hamstrings are very weak, and this can all cause issues in the low back. So a lot of this stuff is really good for your low back. Let's lower your hands and knees down to the floor, so you're on hands and knees, and lower your forearms down to the floor. Okay, so keeping your waist lifted, the whole thing is neutral in the pelvis. It can be a very small movement, so we're really isolating like where the hamstring attaches to the glute. We're gonna do 20 kick-ups here, and we're gonna take them from the forearms up onto hands and knees, and then up to downward facing dog. Let's start with the right leg, so lift the right leg up and back behind you, kick your heel to your butt, and you're gonna pulse. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, lift the right waist, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Kick your heel to your butt more. That's how much I want you kicking in. Good. And come up onto your hands and knees. Next stage. Same thing, right side. Now you have more freedom here in your pelvis. Don't use it. Pelvis stays level. Kick the heel to the butt, and we're gonna go for 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, downward facing dog, our third stage. Lift your right leg up, kick your heel to your butt, and we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg down. You can even take, let's take a pigeon with the right knee forward just to release that hip. So I know there's a little bit of like a kind of a training vibe to this sequence, but we have to train the muscles. And these muscles are weak for us, and repetition is the best way to train them. Good. Slide the right leg back. You can stretch out in down dog. And let's do this whole series on the left side. So hands and knees, and then lower your forearms down to the floor. Lift the left leg up, kick the heel to the butt. Keeping the pelvis square, we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know, hands and knees. Left side again, kick ups, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But we have 10 more. 10, I started at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Downward facing dog. I feel like counting down makes you feel like you're getting there closer. Lift your left leg up. This last 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee forward, pigeon, stretch it out. Good. Downward facing dog. Give yourself a pedal, a wiggle, whatever you feel like you need. Shift forward to plank and lower all the way down onto your belly. So we're gonna take a bent knee version of Cobra, which is essentially the way Cobra is done normally, but we're gonna work it in a slightly different way. So you're gonna you've got your toes are pointed just as they normally are, but you're trying to pull your toes forward so the heels lift. There's more space between the front of your ankle and the ground. Keep that and bring your knees to the ground. And now lift up into your Cobra, and you're gonna feel this contraction in your hamstrings that maybe you don't normally do. Let's take 5 breaths here. And if you need to come in and out of it a couple of times, that's fine. But you should definitely feel the back of your legs working. Do you feel that, Nate? Okay, good. You lift as high as you wish. Don't do an upward facing though. It can be a high Cobra if you want. And then that's your last exhale, so just lower back down. Push onto your hands and knees and stretch back to downward facing. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat and rise all the way up to stand. Take your time to get there. There's no rush. So we're gonna take about, let's say 10 squats. So just release your arms to your sides. And there's many different positions here. So you might be really comfortable just kind of shifting your hips forward and back here. You might want to take your feet wider and turn your toes out and squat all the way down. I want you to find that positioning that feels best to you. Wherever you are, your knees are in the same line as the center of your ankles. So Nate's feet are turned out slightly, so his knees will be turned out slightly as he squats down. Inhale, stretch the arms up, bend your knees, sit back. Exhale, come all the way up to stand. And that's it. Inhale, bend, digging your heels down to come back up. Inhale, squat down, dig your heels down so your butt activates to come back up. Squat down, back up. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, come back up. 2 more. Inhale, I think I lied about how many we were doing. Come back up. Last one. And come back up. Good. Now your feet are probably fairly wide. If they're not, I want them to be definitely wider than your hips. For Nate, he's at the edges of the mat. That's great. Turn your heels out so the outer edges of the feet are more parallel with the sides of the mat. It might look like you're slightly pigeon-toed, no problem. Okay? And this is what we've been doing with all of our chairs. We're sitting back in our heels more than we're bending our knees forward. So like you're closing a drawer behind you, bend your knees, scoot your butt back, squeeze the inner edges of your feet together, and to counterweight yourself, stretch your arms forward. You might even press your palms together or press your fingertips lightly together. Keep squeezing your feet together, move your hips back. Take a back of the neck long so the chin tucks slightly, but the chest lifts quite a bit. That's it. Take one more very big breath in and come all the way up to stand. Just like shake it out a little bit. Let's take a wide stance for Prasarita Padottanasana. So feet nice and wide apart, outer edges of the feet parallel with the front and back edge of the mat. Forward fold over your legs. And that should feel, hopefully, like a little bit of a relief from what we've done so far. Inhale and bend the right knee. Exhale and straighten. Inhale, bend left knee. Exhale and straighten. Inhale, right. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, left. Exhale, straighten. Just hold here for 3 more breaths. Bend your knees a lot, bring your hands to your hips, and slowly come up to stand. And heel toe or hop your feet together. We're gonna come into a low lunge facing the front of your mat. So right foot forward, left foot back. If you have padding or need padding for your back knee, I suggest you place it just right underneath your left knee. Towel or a blanket's great. Bend into the right knee. Breathe here. And we're gonna stretch the left thigh. So come up onto your hands onto the front thigh, both hands onto the right thigh. And bending into the right knee, you might feel a pretty deep stretch in the left thigh. Just poke your butt back a little bit so the top of the thigh moves back. Yeah, and Nate, I'm gonna have you shorten your stance. It's a little bit long. And then see if you can reach back with your left hand to grab your left foot. That may or may not happen. The farther forward you lean, as Nate is doing, bringing forearm to right thigh, that'll give you a little more stability. Take one more big breath in. Just release the left foot. Frame your front foot again and shift your hips back so they're right over your left knee for a variation of Ardha Hanuman. So you'll wiggle your right foot forward, flex your right foot. You might be surprised that this is a really big stretch today. You just contracted all these muscles that stretch in this posture. Need some fingertips, which is perfect. If you want to work with blocks, you can do that too. The more you inner spiral the legs, the more the low back will be aligned and we'll get a bigger release in the hamstrings. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Slide the right foot back, bend the right knee, switch sides. Left foot forward, right knee back. Doesn't matter how you do it. Low lunge to start. Bring your hands up onto your front thigh. Poke your butt back a little bit. You can lean your chest forward, reach back with your right hand to grab your right foot. And your left hamstrings and glutes are like stabilizing you here and they're fatigued, so don't be alarmed if you're a little bit wobbly on this one. Release the right foot, hands frame the front leg, shift your hips back over your right knee, wiggle the left foot forward for Ardha Hanuman. Some of you who do Hanuman, go for the full form. Yep, Nate's gonna use the blocks on this side, that's great. You can see his spine is completely neutral. That's what we want. Nice. Slide your left leg back. Take one last downward facing dog. Take one more really big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Lower your knees down. Come to sit. We're going to come into a seated twist. So right shin crossed in front of left. Twist to the right. Come back through center. Twist to the left. Come back through center, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste.